Nigeria pushes global power ambition with UK deal. South Africa G7 snub sparks diplomatic tension. Senegal rejects Afghan decision, takes fight global. Africa faces fuel crisis amid global oil disruption. Dangote refinery impact shakes fuel prices. Naira shows signs of recovery amid market pressure. Stay tuned for more update. Nigeria pushes global power ambition with UK deal. Breaking news from Africa: Nigeria is making a bold move to become a global powerhouse. President Bola Tinubu has taken a historic step by strengthening ties with the United Kingdom in a deal worth hundreds of millions of pounds. This agreement focuses on upgrading Nigeria's ports, a move expected to transform trade and boost economic growth across West Africa. It also marks the first official visit by a Nigerian leader to the UK in nearly 4 decades, signaling a major shift in foreign policy and global positioning. The big question now: is this the beginning of Nigeria's rise as a true global superpower, or a risky economic gamble? South Africa G7 snub sparks diplomatic tension. A diplomatic storm is brewing and South Africa is at the center of it. Tensions are rising after South Africa was excluded from the upcoming G7 summit, despite being one of Africa's leading economies. Instead, Kenya has been invited to represent the continent, a decision that has sparked debate across political circles. This development raises serious questions about global alliances and Africa's voice on the world stage. Is this a diplomatic snub or a sign that Africa's global leadership is changing? Senegal rejects Afghan decision, takes fight global. Outrage is growing in Senegal after a shocking decision that has shaken the nation. The government of Senegal has strongly rejected the decision by Confederation of African Football to strip the country of its Afghan title. Officials have described the move as an unfair robbery and are refusing to accept the outcome. Senegal is preparing to challenge the ruling at the Court of Arbitration for Sport, seeking justice on a global stage. Will Senegal reclaim its title, or will this controversy leave a lasting scar on African football politics? Africa faces fuel crisis amid global oil disruption. Africa is facing a growing crisis and it's hitting fuel, power, and daily life. Several countries, including Kenya, Uganda, and South Sudan, are experiencing fuel shortages due to global oil supply disruptions. The crisis is linked to rising geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, which have affected key supply routes. Governments are now introducing emergency measures, including rationing and subsidies, to control the situation. The big concern now: how long can Africa withstand this pressure before it turns into a full-blown political crisis? Dangote refinery impact shakes fuel prices. Fuel prices are shifting again and all eyes are on Nigeria's biggest industrial project. The Dangote refinery is playing a major role in Nigeria's fuel market, with recent price adjustments affecting petrol nationwide. The refinery, owned by billionaire Aliko Dangote, was expected to reduce dependence on fuel imports and stabilize prices. Consumers, meanwhile, continue to feel the pressure of rising transport and living costs. Is Dangote refinery the long-term solution or just a temporary relief in a volatile market? Naira shows signs of recovery amid market pressure. There's a slight shift in Nigeria's currency story and it's catching attention. The Nigerian naira is showing signs of recovery at the official market window after weeks of volatility. According to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria, improved liquidity and policy adjustments are helping stabilize the currency. Analysts say the recent FX reforms may be starting to take effect, offering some relief to businesses and importers. Still, the gap between official and parallel market rates remains a key concern. Is this the beginning of a sustained recovery or just a temporary pause in Nigeria's currency struggle? Thanks for rocking with us today. Stay inspired, stay proud, and keep supporting African excellence. Keep watching on Top Accolade News.